What is going on, my peeps, and welcome back to Ark Survival Ascended. Another build video coming at you guys today, and I hope you all are having a wonderful day. Whoa, talk about some beard detail right there. Well, I hope you all are having a wonderful day. We are over here in some ruins. Let's go ahead and look on the map where I am currently sitting. We are at 24.3 latitude and 52.4 longitude over here on the right side of the map. Don't mind that last death over here. Don't pay attention to that one. But we are over here in the middle of the woods because we have these nice ruins right here, and we are going to be working on a Viking house today. Yes, you heard me right, a Viking house. Now, we got the foundation already built and we got the walls on the sides here. I'm going to go ahead and get an aerial view, put the dimensions in for you guys right here. All right, and now that we have a solid foundation, we could start working on the walls and all that good stuff. We're actually going to put some stairs on the front right mirror. This is where our front door is going to sit, and we're just going to do a normal door just like so, followed by a wall. If I could switch to it, thank you, cooperate. And we're just going to put a single wall going down the side here, same thing on the other side. Just like so. So on the front side, we're actually going to bring the walls over just like that. All right, I messed up on the front here. We're actually going to be putting a corner piece right here to help slope in the ceiling here. Point it the correct direction, just like that. Then we're going to finish up all the sides here with walls going all the way around. There we go, we got our outside walls done, and we're going to be sloping the roof directly from the floor going up from this side. So we're going to flip to these slopes here, get the correct ones, and filled in just like so. We're going to bring it over one on this side, and we're also going to bring it over one on this side. And you're going to want it nice and low, so like it's almost touching the ground on this side. We're going to put some pillars under it so it looks like it has some nice support, give it that nice classic Viking look. And then we just kind of slope it up from here. And I'm pretty sure this is where our peak is going to be, if I remember correctly. Yep. Going to peek off right here, and we're going to bring it over one on this side as well, but this side we're not going to bring all the way to the ground. This side is going to be up one wall from the floor, and we want to do this because it gives that nice classic Viking look where it slopes down to the ground on one side and it's kind of up higher on the other side. Looks pretty cool. And then we're going to be painting this roof to make it look like moss, so it's going to be really sweet. And now we're just going to fill in this wall with some corners, just like so. And we're actually going to put some walls, filling this out. But on the top side, we're going to flip this backwards. So you're going to see this side from the outside a little bit with the roof being on it. So we're going to do that and put some corner pieces in here. Just like that, looking great. Now we're going to actually peek this together. Just like that on the front. Of course, run it one over so you have a nice overhanging roof. Run it all the way back to the back of that. And of course, keep the left side up, and then bring your right side all the way as far as you can down to the ground. And there we go. The Viking roof is now completed, except for the aesthetic designs to it. It's looking perfect. And now we could put a little outhouse under here, a little poop shack right up under the roof right here with these pretty flowers while you're pooping. Can sniff the flowers while you poop. Natural stink resistance. All right, let's make sure we got our door on there. Looking great. And now, of course, we're going to go around the outside with some pillars just to add a little bit of design, some structure support. Put pillar right there, and we're going to add one from the peak going down because it kind of outlines the front steps here. Kind of gives it like a grand pillar look. And I'm just going to run these pillars all the way around. And of course on this back side, don't forget to fill in your walls. It's just going to be filled in like normal. Just put your corner pieces in, followed by your walls, and finally the top. Just like that. And I'm going to continue filling in all the pillars. Alright, we got the pillars placed going across. What the heck? We have a random one over here. That does not belong there. Take care of that guy. My bad. Alright, we have the pillars going around. We are going to move on to railings, my favorite aesthetic piece to every single build. But with the Viking build, you're going to put some railings kind of sticking up like this. And do the same thing on the other side, putting it into like a cross pattern. And there you go, you got your classic Viking look on the roofs where they have those two crossing sections coming off. Looking gorgeous. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up this roof with all these railings. And there we have it. We have the railings placed. Now it's really starting to look like a Viking house here. Now I didn't put these on the peak yet because we need that good old classic look of a chimney on a Viking house, because you need a chimney for a fire, because not only are you going to be cooking a lot of food, you need a fire to burn your victims. So we're going to be putting in the chimney right here. We're just going to be not that button, this button. There we go. Going to be putting 4 pillars on where we took the sloped ceilings off right here, just like that. And then not the thin pillars. I do like those thin pillars that they just recently added in one of the new patches. Those are very design looking good, and we're going to use some of these on the inside, but not out here. We're just going to stick with the normal pillars, and we're going to do like a kind of a cross section structure support for the chimney here, just like so. Followed by 2 slopes, sloping the same way as the ceiling here, and then fill in the gaps on the corners with some corner pieces if it'll cooperate. And we're going to flip those inside out so it's got that nice light wood. Bam, looking perfect. Now we're not done yet because we're going to add some more railings now that we have that chimney put in. We're going to run some even with the chimney going down on this side, same thing on the other side, but we're also going to be putting some cross sections on the top right here. If it'll cooperate. There we go. And we're gonna put like the same cross sections as the rest of the roof. Kind of gives it a nice flare up design, a little bit higher than the rest of the crosses here. There we go. Now we have a nice, respectable Viking shell of a house here. Oh, we forgot the top railings here on the roof just to finish off the design here. Perfect. Now it's looking good. All right, we are officially done with the outside other than painting. Now let's take it to designing the inside here. It's going to be a second tier coming up right here, but we are going to be putting the steps on the far side over here. Switch that to steps. Face the way I would like you to, thank you. Take it up like that. Followed by ceilings for our little second level here. Bam, and we're going to bring it out 1 this way and fill it across. And bam, here's our little loft area where our bed is going to go. And of course more railings, because you can never have enough railings. And you don't want to break an ankle. There we go. And don't put a railing right here because it's going to stick out of your roof. Instead, opt in for a corner piece facing like so. It kind of fits in with the roof and you don't get that weird poking out on the outside. Just a little designer tip there. Got our little second loft up here finished. It's looking great. And now we're just going to add a bunch of like design with railings, kind of filling everything in here. make it look like it's not floating kind of deal. So run it across the bottom, kind of gives it look like it's got a floating support to the deck here. One right there, and of course one on the top right there. So now the stairway looks like it's actually supported by a bunch of railings. Looks like it has like a little bit of a ceiling going on, looking sweet. And there's how you build the shell. Now all we got to do is fill this place in, paint it up, and cook in some of our enemies. Let's get to work. And there we have it. We have all the detail done. We got the roof painted green. It gives it like a nice little moss look, just like the real thing. Oh, I actually forgot to paint this flag over here. Hold on, wait a minute. There we go. Now that's better. Got the blue and the white. That is going to be the Viking color of the house here today. I added some extra railings on the front steps because, you know, you might like trip and fall if you're drunk on the rum over here, falling off the edge. We got the toilet set over here and the flower bed so you could poop and smell the roses. Greatest thing you could ever do. Now walk in here. Of course, we got the area where you could kick your boots off, put your armor over here, hanging up on this dummy over here. And then we got our shield colors behind him and along the hallway coming into the house. Of course, got our beer barrels because you need to rum. You just need it. Coming into the main hall here, we got our eating tables and of course a bunch of fires because, you know, Vikings love to be cooking food all the time. Got a cooking pot for all the soupy goodness. We got our little worksmith station over here, little metal shop if you will, a little bit of storage. Take you up to the loft. We got our another shield color sign right there. Got some bookshelves and extra storage. Our little bed and got some extra dummies to hold some extra armors if we need it. But that is the whole build, guys. hope you enjoyed it as much as I did, and please don't forget to like, comment, and to subscribe. I would super highly appreciate it, and it'll keep you up to date on all my awesome content here, and we will see you guys on the next one. Bye.